buongiorno. Can I use the phone, s'il vous plaît? El teléfono. Don't you speak Spanish? El teléfono.
Teléfono.
Sí.
500 cruzeiro.
Oh,
500.
I don't have any money, actually. I'm Mick Jagger. Mickey Jagger. Mickey.
Não sei o que ele está falando, não entendo nada que ele está falando. Cuidado com ele, ai, ai, ai.
Very famous rock star. I'm Mickey Jagger.
Louco foragido.
No wonder. Julio Iglesias. Julio. Oh, great.
ABC, Steve here, FlipSideCT. Last video I showed were some Discog finds. If you didn't see that, check it out. Some really good blues rock in there. This one I got about 4 albums. 1 or 2 from Discogs and the other 2 or 3, I can't remember, from a store. I'm losing track. I do have a few that I got to show, so I'm looking forward to really showing these. And as you saw, Mick Jagger, and that was from his solo tour, I should say solo time period in the 80s when he did his first album. And a hilarious video. You will see the ending of this at the end. Quality was not great. I couldn't find really a good footage of this for you, but it is entertaining. It is hysterical. To tie the Stones in to this next fella, this guy's dad, who I'm going to show, is Glyn Johns, the wonderful producer, engineer for the Rolling Stones. The son is Ethan Johns. Ethan has about 3 albums. This is his 3rd one from 2015. This is called Silver Liner. Ethan Johns and the Black Eyed Dogs. And this album is full of musicianship. Rock, folky, just if you like early Neil Young, early Jackson Brown, he even sounds like Neil Diamond in one song. Just again, Ethan Johns is of course an engineer. He's a producer. He is a mixer, a co-writer, and musician. Plays several instruments. He happens to has a guy on here, B.J. Cole, who plays pedal steel, a wonderful pedal steel guitarist. And he wanted to get a 60s, 70s feel, so he used 16-track analog tape machines.
Seep from the well, held the border till the last man fell. Gonna ride the silver liner.
Ethan has worked with some big names. One happens to be McCartney. He worked on the album, I believe it was New. Ryan Adams, Heartbreaker and Gold. Fabulous albums. Ethan was on that. Crosby, Stills and Nash, Emmylou Harris. There's several others. You can check his website out. Really cool guy. Plays small venues and some festivals, but he's just great music. I really dig this. I recommend this album if you like that stuff.
Is an amazing producer. Do you find that people initially know you more as a producer or as an artist and a musician?
Yeah, I mean, I think given that I've played on a lot of records and also toured quite extensively with some of the acts that I've worked with, I think people are kind of familiar with me as a musician, but certainly not so much as a writer.
Impressive list of credentials. He has produced Kings of Leon and Ryan Adams. On a totally personal note, I just have to say what you did with Tom Jones. He produced Tom's latest album, completely redefined and reinvented Tom Jones with a little help from Tom, I would imagine.
A lot of help from Tom, yeah. Couldn't have done it without him, yeah.
Phenomenal work, though.
Thank you very much.
Phenomenal work.
A while ago, I mentioned a album I was excited to show, and I do have it. In 1986, there was a tour called the True Confessions Tour. Now, the big icon was Bob Dylan, and the newbies were Tom Petty and Heartbreakers supporting him. Now, this is 1986. This is in the summer, I don't know if it was February to August or something. They played like 60 locations, 60 places throughout the world, and this album is called Live on the Radio 86. It's an unofficial album. I didn't know what to expect sound-wise because I can't really find any footage of this, but this is really, really good sound. Just the way I like it. Everything's up front and sounding really nice and clean. Dylan voice is on. Petty is on. So much to say about this because I saw the tour. I saw Madison Square Garden July 17th, 1986. I was real close. I don't know, 15th row or 20th, something close that blew me away. Dylan was on, really just on his A game, and Petty and the Heartbreakers were cool as all hell. You know, they just came off the 1985 Southern Accents album and those tours. One of the underrated albums of Petty is Southern Accents, one of my favorites. I would say 95% of it is just pure goodness. And if you don't have it, if you want to go listen to it again, beautiful. I love the Southern Accents, Spike, You Don't Come Around Here No More, Mary Has a Brand New Car. The guitars are just great, lyrics. Could do without a little bit of the 80s synth. Drum machine. Yeah. Anyway, so he played backup. They were just ecstatic, you could see, to play for Dylan. The great bonus I had was Ronnie Wood came out and jammed with them also. I mean, it was just pure goodness watching this tour. So when I saw this, I had to get this because this is what I saw. And so they, positively 4th Street all along the Watchtower. So one album is Dylan, the other one, I can't remember. So some of it's Dylan one side, but then you have Petty, who played with 2 20-minute sets, with the Heartbreakers. So You Want to Be a Rock and Roll Star. They do Like a Rolling Stone, Not Gonna Heaven. Bye Bye Johnny is just fabulous, Just Like a Woman. All around goodness here. Vox Rocks, double album here. If you saw this concert, if you're a Dylan fan, if you're a Petty fan, if you're a rock and roll fan, I highly recommend if you can get this.
Tell us about life.
I saw this album at the store, Red Scroll, and this is an album I recognized, knew I wanted it. It's Garcia's solo album called Garcia, 1972. The time when Workingman's Dead and American Beauty came out, so the Dead were peaking. Wow. They were peaking. This has Robert Hunter on it, Krautzman is on it, Jerry just learned the pedal steel guitar, so this is where he goes and uses his talents. This sound really helped develop with the Dead moving forward, and some of the songs he played on this and used did carry into the Dead sets too. Sugaree, To Lay Me Down, just beautiful work. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Those of you don't, hey. This is Jerry's hand, as you can see, the missing middle finger, the top part of the finger. Just a gem, just an all-around gem, and I like it. Here's a guy I talked about before. He has 22 albums, but I really don't see much of his stuff out there. I know, Tim, you would like this guy. I've shown him before. You've shown him. This is Nicky Sudden. Nicky was in the 70s. A big, huge Stones, Faces, Dylan, Johnny Thunders fan. That's right up my alley. And yeah, he does take some of the image, but this album is the album. It's called Treasure Island from 2004. He did 22 albums, Nicky. It's a lot. Some solo work and swell maps, Jacobites, some of his bands, but this is from 2004. This was a Record Store Day from 2016 reissue, and to me, this is the album the Stones should have made, because it's got everything that sounds like it. Now, I mentioned B.J. Cole with Ethan Johns, the pedal steel guy. He's on here too. Bonus here, Mick Taylor plays on a song here, and it is just killer stuff. The song actually sounds like Memo from Turner. I couldn't find it. It's called Kitchen Blues. If you could find it, well, let's see. Anyway, here.
All the way from Jerusalem to Bethlehem, I wanna dress you and undress you upon this wooden carve their faces in the gold, and there's things that you should choose. But despite this, I still say to you, stay gorgeous, stay forever true. You're doing fine.
So this is pure goodness, pure guitars, weaving, and just great guitar work. The voice is very Dylan-esque, but tamer. I just can't speak good enough about this. It's pure songcraft. It's got great musical balance. I mean, what more can I say?
Julio Iglesias. Julio, 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 Julio. Julio. Oh, great. Look, that's me. I mean, I'm him. Yeah, I'll put it on. You're gonna remember this one. Well, you remember this one, and you got to remember this one. Brown sugar, how come you tell remember any of it.
Ele é estranho.
You see? Look. Me. And me. Me. It's me. Forget it.
10.000. 10.
Okay, I'm not Mick Jagger. I'm broke.
Tira essa porcaria daí. E põe o Julie Iglesias.